Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bigger Than Race, exposure to all things true, whether you like it or not, with unique perspectives from different beings from all walks of life. This is Bigger Than Race. Investigate truth on your own terms. Welcome back to Bigger Than Race. You know who this is? This is your boy, Brando. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm not even gonna do a whole little intro speech. You already know what you should be doing. You should be reciprocating the love. That means subscribe and like. And you're doing that because it helps the algorithms in YouTube notice the channel. If you're getting value from this information, you should be clicking the like button like clockwork. And also share the info if you feel somebody else would find value in it. Now, you see it says bow for the king. Stellar. And you know I am the crypto godfather. You see Powr Ledger, you see India, and you see PayPal. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing but bullish news going on in the energy sectors and also in the stellar universe. But first, before we dive into the stellar content and that energy content, I want to go and show you the first 3D house, the first 3D printed house being made right before your very eyes. Let's go.
This 3D printing technology is fitting out a 1,900 square foot house. The concrete foundation, interior and exterior walls, and utility conduits. This is the final product.
Yeah. All construction workers watching this just had heart attack. The time to panic is right now if you are a construction worker. Calculators, they did not panic on time. And now they are all dead because of smartphones. Nobody uses calculators anymore. So construction workers, if you don't want to become like useless calculators, you have to do something about this right now, or you are all out of jobs. But what are you going to do? Loudly, I will say, I don't know. But in secret, I will say, kidnap the programmers, because 3D printers don't know what to build without the programmers.
We're trying to build houses in half the time for half the price.
Half the time, half the price, and construction workers are here deliberately making their work longer so that they can get more hourly pay. This guy is attacking their entire business model. He basically chose violence against construction workers.
New York-based SQ4D printed the model home in about 2 days with barely 3 workers.
Damn. And then it took my carpenter 3 months to fix my kitchen. And the kitchen is leaking.
How do you sell a 3D printed house?
I'd like to think it sells itself.
What is the weirdest thing anybody has ever said to you when they walk into this place?
Oh man, is it plastic?
I know it's concrete, but it does look like it will melt under the sun. And it also looks like a cave.
The first 3D printed home for sale to the public. 1,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, listed at just under $300,000.
Wait a minute, wait. 300,000? I thought they were going to charge like 50,000 since machines build it. But they are charging that much for brand new technology. And we all know that brand new technology always explodes on the first people that try to use it. So at least charge me 50,000, then I can take the risk of the house potentially malfunctioning on me, since I am the first user.
We were talking to the builder about what the outside of the house could look like, and he was saying that you could put literally any image into the 3D printer and customize the outside of the home.
Sounds cool as hell. But hey, it cannot happen if your programmers are kidnapped to save thousands of jobs. Well, I am not advocating extraordinary rendition, but this technology is going to make probably millions of people lose their jobs. So, which side am I on? Cheaper house or construction workers keep their jobs? I choose cheaper house because I cannot fight against technology. If I try to fight against technology, Skynet will leak all my notes. So that's it. Yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 3D printed houses. I thought this was pretty funny. I had to give it to you from a global standpoint. South Africa. Now, the investment opportunity in India's renewable energy sector is massive, with US 500 billion of infrastructure development in the frame over the next few years. Now, Powr, which is an energy marketplace, has multiple partnerships with countries: Australia, Thailand, India, Japan. In India, also the United States, but India was the latest. And that is a huge partnership. When I say huge, I mean huge. Now, global investors bet on India's renewable energy sector. A new report highlights key investors finding opportunity in India's US 500 billion renewable energy infrastructure. Global investors are turning towards investing in India's renewable energy and grid projects as they seek to generate healthy equity returns from investments, says a new report by the Institute of Energy for Energy Economics and Financial Analysis, adding that these projects in the nation have historically yielded around 14 to 16% returns. The LIFA reports cites record low solar power tariffs, plunging solar module costs, record low interest rates, and the security of government-backed 25-year power purchase agreements, PPAs, among factors making the renewables investment in India particularly attractive. Domestic and global institutions across the financial, corporate, energy, utility, and government sectors are primed to deploy a wall of capital that India needs to fund its ambitious renewable energy targets, said report co-author Tim Buckley, Director Energy Finances Studies South Asia, LIFA. Now it says 500 billion opportunity. The report highlighted while India had received more than $42 billion in investment in the renewable energy sector since 2014. It would require a further $500 billion to reach 450 GW of capacity by 2030. This includes the $300 billion needed for wind and solar infrastructure, $50 billion on grid firming investments such as gas peakers, hydro, and batteries, and $150 billion on expanding and modernizing transmission and distribution. Now that's a whole lot of billions. Now you can see why Powr is going to make you a billionaire or a millionaire, depending on how much you hold. Whew, I'm glad I got a bag. Anyways, on to the Stellar King news. Stellar strategist Circle USDC issuance opens doors for DeFi. Senior strategist for the Stellar Development Foundation, Lisa Nestor, gave an interview to Sam Connor podcast. There, she acknowledged that despite the difficulties of 2020, Stellar Lumens was able to grow and reach very big milestones. One of the focuses of the interview was the cooperation between Stellar Development Foundation and Circle. Nestor stated that the latter was strive to be a top-tier asset issuer. Their integration with the Stellar ecosystem represents the addition of new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs operating on this blockchain. As reported by CNF, Circle and Coinbase are the parent companies of the Centura Consortium, the issuer of the stablecoin USD coin. Last year, it was announced that Centura would issue USDC on Stellar, Algorand, and Solana to be more independent of Ethereum. The stablecoin was deployed on Stellar on February 2nd this year. Nestor stated, in the end, Circle wants USDC to be widely used as possible. I think that's their strategy. They want to see a lot of USDC minted. They want to see growth in terms of how it's used, who holds it, how much it circulates. I think of the options they had, Stellar is the fastest growing ecosystem. They didn't say nothing about XRP. Now, she also says there is a lot of migration still happening from various applications, starting to integrate USDC. Sometimes they may need to upgrade. USDC in the US is exciting. USDC anywhere in the world is groundbreaking, and I think that's the real opportunity that Stellar brings to the table. Stellar enters the DeFi ecosystem. Stellar Development Foundation CEO Danelle Dixon said a few days ago that they will prioritize the decentralized finance sector during 2021 and revealed that there are proposals to integrate smart contracts into the Stellar blockchain. In that regard, Nestor believes USDC could be the hinge that allows the Stellar ecosystem to expand into the DeFi sector. According to her, there is a lot of potential for users to make cross-border payments related to lending and borrowing. The fact that USDC is a well-regulated asset from a company with a good reputation, Nestor added, makes the decision to use DeFi applications on Stellar easier for everyone. Boom, shakalaka boom. Now PayPal to buy digital asset security startup Curve, marking its first crypto industry acquisition. Now we know Curve is already partnered with Stellar. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. The plot thickens and it's always 6 degrees of separation. Not 3, not 2, not 1, but 6. And have you ever wondered why they used the number 6? The devil's always in the details. Now, PayPal has announced its first acquisition in the cryptocurrency and digital asset space, the security-focused startup Curve. The acquisition was announced Monday in a press release. PayPal said it expects to complete the acquisition in the first half of 2021, but did not disclose details of the deal. In October 2020, PayPal announced its commitment to help shape the role that digital currencies will play in the future of finance services and commerce to drive sustained growth and innovation in this area. The company recently created a business unit focused on blockchain, crypto, and digital currencies. Curve will join the newly formed group with its strong team of technologists, adding technical expertise to PayPal, the payments firm said in a statement. PayPal has long been rumored to be scouting the crypto space for potential acquisition. As part of a bid to boost its in-house capabilities, PayPal said earlier this month that it was investing significant resources into its burgeoning crypto unit after formally unveiling its services in October. Reports emerged last week about PayPal's bid to acquire Curve. PayPal is going to buy up everything, ladies and gentlemen. But you see, they have to buy things that are already on the Stellar blockchain. Now, you can learn how to create tokens on Stellar blockchain network. And here is how you should do that from A to Z. Most of the startups release their tokens on Ethereum because it has a good ecosystem and is turning complete. But Ethereum has some downsides as well. Ethereum carries out 14 transactions per second. It is becoming a real issue now and is causing existing dApps to move off the Ethereum platform. Therefore, it is good to look for other options. Stellar Lumens is one of the best blockchain platforms that allows you to create a custom token to form the basis of an ecosystem. In this article, we will explain how to issue and create a token on the Stellar network. This article will be aimed at answering all major questions regarding DeFi, such as Step 1, create an account. Step 2, create a trust line. Step 3, lock the issuer account. Step 4, distribution. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this just takes you from A to Z. And if anybody wants to look at this, you can just go to leewayhertz.com, create token on Stellar. Boom, you get it all right here. Ladies and gentlemen, come on now. Under the hood, development continues. Excited about the coming weeks. Game economy based on Stellar network assets. And the game is City States Medieval. Under the hood, let's look at this City States Medieval. Working on blockchain game City States Medieval for inquiries. Now, here's some pictures of what it looks like. It's all these sandbox style games. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like to see these type of things being developed on Stellar, because Stellar is the Stellar King. And there's nothing like it out there within this crypto universe. That is why Stellar has its own universe. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've been a holder, if you've had your eyes open to the other side of the coin, you should be a happy camper right now. And you'll be even happier, because Stellar is going straight to the tizop. That means top. Now, I need you to bow for the king and bow for the crypto godfather. Also, if you don't want to bow, just hit the like button or subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to join the Patreon group if you need to accelerate your learning curve. And also, please watch all of the catalog of the videos, because this will help you get caught up to speed, because this is a body of work. These are not just random videos. Ladies and gentlemen, this is cryptonomics right at your fingertips, only on Bigger Than Race, only on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who this is. This is your boy, Brando. Investigate truth on your own terms.